The Bible is a revered and sacred text for millions of people around the world, containing profound lessons, teachings, and principles that have guided humanity for centuries. However, in today's era of mainstream media, it has become increasingly challenging to learn the true lessons of the Bible from popular sources. Mainstream media often presents a distorted, watered down, or outright inaccurate representation of biblical teachings, leading to a misconstrued understanding of the Bible's core messages. One primary reason for this disparity is the media's tendency to focus on sensationalism and controversy rather than substance and context. News outlets and online platforms often prioritize headlines that spark debate, outrage, or entertainment value over thoughtful, in-depth exploration of biblical themes and ideas. This approach can lead to a reduction of complex, nuanced biblical concepts to simplistic, black and white soundbites, stripping them of their richness and depth. As a result, audiences are left with a superficial understanding of the Bible, devoid of the context, history, and cultural background that are essential to grasping its true meaning. Furthermore, mainstream media frequently relies on experts or commentators who may not be adequately qualified or informed to provide accurate insights into biblical teachings. These individuals may have a vested interest in promoting a particular agenda or ideology, which can lead to a biased or misleading interpretation of Scripture. Additionally, the media's emphasis on drama, conflict, and scandal can create a skewed perception of the Bible, portraying it as a source of division, intolerance, or dogma rather than a source of wisdom, guidance, and inspiration. Another significant issue is the media's propensity to cherry-pick select verses or passages from the Bible, often taken out of context to support a particular narrative or agenda. This selective presentation of Scripture can be highly misleading, as it ignores the broader narrative, historical context, and cultural background that are essential to understanding the biblical message. For example, the media may focus on a single verse that appears to condemn a particular behavior or group, while neglecting the surrounding passages that provide a more nuanced and compassionate perspective. The consequences of relying on mainstream media for biblical understanding can be far-reaching and damaging. It can lead to a lack of genuine spiritual growth, as individuals are not exposed to the full richness and depth of biblical teachings. Moreover, the media's distorted representation of the Bible can contribute to growing distrust and skepticism towards religion, faith, and spirituality, as people become disillusioned with the perceived hypocrisy, intolerance, or inconsistency of biblical teachings. This, in turn, can have a negative impact on individuals, communities, and society as a whole, as people become increasingly disconnected from the values, principles, and wisdom that the Bible has to offer. In contrast, a genuine understanding of the Bible requires a more thoughtful, reflective, and contextual approach. It involves delving into the historical, cultural, and literary background of the text, as well as engaging with a diverse range of perspectives, interpretations, and traditions. This can involve reading and studying the Bible in its entirety, rather than relying on select verses or passages, engaging with scholarly commentaries, theological reflections, and devotional writings, and participating in faith communities, discussions, and dialogues that foster a deeper understanding of biblical teachings. Ultimately, the true lessons of the Bible can only be learned by engaging with the text in a thoughtful, nuanced, and contextual manner. Mainstream media, with its emphasis on sensationalism, controversy, and entertainment value, is not equipped to provide a genuine understanding of the Bible's teachings. Instead, individuals must take the initiative to explore the Bible in a more intentional, reflective, and immersive way, seeking out diverse perspectives, scholarly insights, and devotional practices that can guide them towards a deeper understanding of the biblical message. By doing so, they can unlock the profound wisdom, guidance, and inspiration that the Bible has to offer and cultivate a more authentic, meaningful, and transformative faith.